His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Boy, our producer, Jim Mann, had quite the experience getting here this morning.
Yeah, sorry, Rob. I was a little late.
Yeah, but for good reason.
Yeah, I was driving. I was like maybe 3 miles from my house, and I see through the trees these flames shooting up, and I thought, oh my goodness, there's a house on fire, and there's no fire engines going on because you would hear all those sirens. So I just cut back a side street, and I'm going back. I don't know where I was actually because it's dark, and I didn't see it. So I popped back out onto the main road, and I'm coming along again. I still see the flames. I picked a different side road. I went back there. Sure enough, off to the left was this car that was fully engulfed in fire in like a wooded area. I thought, man, it's going to catch the whole place on fire. Mm-hmm. And there's nobody around. So I pulled an Allison and I called 911.
She says that because she calls every now and then, but for good reasons.
Oh, yeah. She likes
usually non-emergency reasons, but this sounds like it could have been an emergency.
Yes. And so they said, well, yeah, we've gotten calls on that. I'm thinking, well, why isn't anybody here? But just as I was doing that, I see these lights coming up behind me, and the fire engine was on its way. But, it just looked very suspicious because there's no one standing around. I figured, well, someone's got a car. They caught on fire. They quick got out and put it to the side. But there wasn't anybody around.
Well, I'm glad you didn't dismiss it.
No.
That you actually investigated and thought somebody might be hurt. There's a fire going on. I'm going to go check it out and call the police.
Would someone really dismiss a burning car?
Well, they didn't know. It could have been. If they're driving down the main road, they see some flames off in the distance.
I could go to work.
Were you prepared to go inside the burning car and pull out a person?
I was putting petroleum all over me. I had
Petroleum?
I don't know. It just sounds right.
That's why you're all
pretty
shiny.
highly flammable, dude.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's revisit.